channel for another video today. My name is Beth. If you haven't been here before, I have 4 kiddos and we currently homeschool 3 of them. I am in the middle of releasing all of our planning videos for the next homeschool year, which will be the 2025-2026 homeschool year. Next year I will have a 1st grader, a 4th grader, and a 6th grader. That is crazy to say. We are entering into middle school, and I'll make a whole other video about that. That's not this video. This video is about the read-alouds that I have chosen for our family for next year. I have already released all of the curriculum choices for each of my kids' grade levels, so if you are interested, go check those out. But I have a stack here of books that I have chosen for our read-alouds. Now, I get asked where I get my read-aloud choices from, and I generally use the Good and the Beautiful book list. Sometimes I will pull a book in if a friend recommends it to me, but mostly I get my recommendations from the Good and the Beautiful book list. So I have a master list. It's 4 pages long. I choose between 20 and 25 books every year to read or listen to with our family, and that's kind of just how I choose our read-alouds. Now this is just our family read-aloud video. I also am going to be making a video about the readers that I have chosen for my children to do independently. That will be coming out after this video. So stay tuned for that one if you are a bookaholic like me. So when I am choosing read-alouds for our homeschool year, I like to have mostly physical book copies on hand, but then I do like to sprinkle in some audiobooks every couple of books so that I'm not reading all year long and my kids get a break from me reading a book and they can hear it. We really enjoy audiobooks. So I have just a handful of audiobooks that I will go over. Obviously, I don't have the physical copy to show you, so I will be putting pictures on the screen. And we use Hoopla, Libby, and Audible. Those are the 3 apps that we listen to our audiobooks on. I have a list here of the books that we are going to be listening to this year. And from Hoopla, we will be listening to 26 Fairmont Avenue. From Libby, we will be listening to Gone Away Lake and The Mouse and the Motorcycle. And then from Audible, we'll listen to The Wild Robot, Jane of Lantern Hill, and Freddie Goes to Florida. So those are the books that we will be listening to on audio. I'm going to show you the physical books that I have here that I will be reading to my children. And again, they're not in any particular order. There's just a stack here, and I'm going to show them to you. So the first one is Ranger in Time, Rescue on the Oregon Trail. This one is a series. This is the first one in the series, so I thought, you know, if my kids like this, I can buy a few more and they can read them personally themselves, but I did want to go through this together. Tucker's Countryside. This is the sequel to A Cricket in Times Square. We read The Cricket in Times Square last year, and my kids absolutely loved it, and so I did not know that there was a sequel, or else we would have read that like right after Cricket in Times Square. But now that I know that it's a sequel, we're going to be reading this together. The next one is Donovan's Word Jar. We have The Secret of Saturday Cove. The Three Toy Makers. This is a trilogy. This is the first one in the trilogy, so if my kids like it, I'm also going to buy the other 2 of this. And we might do those as read-alouds during the summer. I'm not sure yet. Eagle Feather. The Millie, Molly, Mandy Storybook. Sticks Across the Chimney. The Complete Brambly Hedge Story. This is, it looks really cute. Not very, like you think it's big just because of the size of the book, But there's lots of pictures, and I think my kids are absolutely going to love it because it looks adorable. This one is Child of the Wolves. $3 Mule. A Castle for John Peter. The Next Fine Day. The Blue Hills Meadows. This one is like a really short book. Here Comes the Bus. And then the last one is Eddie the Dog Holder. We read Little Eddie last year, which is also by Carolyn Haywood, and they loved it, so I thought we could continue reading about Eddie here and his escapades. So we have Eddie the Dog Holder. The last two I have to share with you are Christmas books. I do try to read like Christmas specific books at the end of November and then through December. And I started that last year and I really enjoyed doing it, so we're going to do it again. This year we're going to read The Christmas Dolls. The last one is The Christmas Book, and I've had this on my shelf for many years and I've just never like taken it out to even look through it. But I was going through my books just recently and I found this and I was really excited because there are 30 short stories in here about Christmas, and they're stories that I'm not familiar with, so they will be new to me. But it is just such a sweet book, and there are very few pictures. I mean, there are pictures, but it's mostly story. But I thought, you know, what a perfect thing. Like, I had this on my shelf, and I didn't even, you know, think about opening it up to look at it. So I'm really glad I did. So we will be doing The Christmas Dolls and this book for our Christmas reading, and I'm really excited about that. Okay, those are all the books that I have to show you. I know that it doesn't seem like a lot, but this will last us all next year, plus the audio books as well. And I'm really excited to start reading them because some of these have been on the list for a long time, and I cannot wait to read them. So thank you so much for watching, and if you love book videos, go ahead and give this a thumbs up, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye!